guys, it's your girl Avian, and I'm back with another video. So as you guys can see by the title below, I'm gonna be doing a story time about how this guy that I met my freshman year just like really tried the mess out of me. But before we get into this video, please like, comment, and smash that subscribe button. Your girl is on a goal to reach like, I don't know, 500. I'm at only 100 subscribers, but I'm trying to reach 500. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm not gonna say the guy's name, but we're gonna call him James. So I met James freshman year, fall semester 2019. I met him at this like party, this ATL pajama party. I mean, like, me and my girls were, we rolled up. We danced our butt off, we're just like, I was getting it. And then I saw James. James was tall, baby. He was muscular. I mean, fit. It had a nice fit on too. And I was like, okay, James. Like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, he cute. We exchanged Snapchats, and then after the party, we texted, we started talking. And then like we became really cool. And then come to find out, he goes to Georgia State. So I was like, bet, like, you can hang out with me, I can hang out with you, we can have a good time or whatever. So after that, after we bonded over phone, after that, we started hanging out regularly. So we would go to parties together, we would have fun together. I was like really messing with James like hard. Like I was like, this dude is fun, he's exciting. Like anything that we're doing is like adventurous. Like we would go to Chipotle, eat, laugh at each other, make fun of each other. Like I just thought like all vibes were there. Like all vibes were there. So even then, I really didn't care for a relationship with James. It was more of the friendship that we bonded. So with the friendship that we bonded, he would go and like get girls' numbers or whatever, and I would support him. Like I'd be like, do your thing. Like if she fine, like go get her. Like go get her, talk her out. Like go get her. And then like he would support me if any guy came up to me and like tried to like get my number or something or try to hang out with me. But then after that, like we just developed a strong bond, I would say, like a very strong bond. So the first time James had me messed up, like so messed up, was when I invited him to my dorm. So he came to my dorm room, he got on top of my bed, and I was like, cool, like we hanging out, we chilling, we talking, laughing, like nothing, just straight cooling. So I get this knock on my door, like boom, boom, boom. And then these like three people came, 2 girls, 1 guy came, and they were trying to see what a four person dorm looks like. So I was like, yeah, you guys can come check it out or whatever. Like that's cool, because a lot of people don't know that where I was at, the dorm that I lived in at Georgia State, we had 2 rooms and 2 beds in each. So you would think that a 4-person would just be in 1 bed. We didn't. I got the luxury of not having that, because I don't know what I would do if I did. But yeah, they came in, looked at it. I didn't think nothing of it. I was still on the bed with James, and we were just chilling and talking. So as soon as they leave out, tell me why this man goes and asks for a girl's number in my bed? Like, what? Like, who does that? Like, cause before he even asked for the girl's number, like before they even came in, so let's a little bit rewind. Like I was laying on his chest and he was like, rubbing my arm or whatever. And I was like, okay, like, me and James getting a little something. Like we didn't do nothing, but we get a little something. And then you telling me these like 3 random people came into my dorm and you gonna ask for this girl's number while you sitting laying in my bed touching me?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I just think you just had me all the way messed up. Like, I don't know who does that, because that's just like me knowing that I kind of like somebody, but still in like a friendship with somebody, a great bond. And like, I'm in that guy's bed and then one of his homeboys come in and I'm like, like, what's up? Like, I want to get to know you while I'm sitting here laying on that man's chest. But I was like, you will not ever do that to me again. So like I kicked James out like as soon as they left because he didn't understand. He thought I was tripping. And I'm sitting here like, I'm really tripping? I want you to ask any other girl how she would feel. Please. Like, please let me know, guys, if I was tripping, because I don't think I was. But let me know down in the comments below. So after that, me and James went our separate ways. And I didn't think of it. I didn't think nothing of it. And we just did our own thing. So then fast forward, I think it's been like, what? A week or two, maybe like a week or 2 or 3, and I see him again, and like we hug it out. He apologizes, and I was like, cool, because I don't really hold grudges. So I'm like, cool, like you straight. I mean, like after that apology, everything started getting back into routine again. Like nothing changed. We started talking more, texting more, hitting each other up, going out more. Like I was like, bet, like that is fine with me. So then this is where the second time, like, I'm sorry, I don't do 3 strikes. Like the second time you got me messed up. Like I'm done. So, I'm at a game with one of my like good friends. Her name's Kai. And I was just chilling with her, and then come to find out he was at the game with one of his homeboys. So we then found out there was a party. I haven't been to a party in like a minute because I don't really go to parties like that often. But like, I was like, why not? Like I got my girl here, he got his homeboy, we can go have some fun. And that's exactly what we did. Got dressed at my dorm, they met us at my dorm, and then we just headed out. So we come back from the party, whatever, and I knew that James lived far and his homeboy lived way out there. So I was just thinking like, you know, you don't have to drive that far, because I'm just that type of person that's like, you know, if you need a place to crash at for a little bit, then that's fine. Like you and your homeboy can crash here, because I'd rather not let you be out on the road at like 2, 3, and we just like drank, or for them, for instance, they smoked or whatever. So, you know, I was like, I don't want nothing to happen. So you guys can come crash here. So gave him a wash rag, towel to wipe his behind with or whatever. His homeboy really didn't know me, so he didn't really ask for all that. He was just chilling, which I appreciate. And then I was cool with James, so that stuff I didn't mind. So after that, I even gave him some of my clothes, guys. Like 2 things, like my hoodie, my volleyball hoodie, and my like shorts, OTVA shorts. And I was just like, I don't know how this man gonna sit there and fit on this, but here you go. Because he asked for it, and I was like, okay, here you go. So wake up in the next morning, had to check them out or whatever, and I realized that, you know, he still had my clothes on. So I just told him, like, when you wash it, you know, like, just give it back to me. Like, let me know, just text me and give it back to me. So I'm talking about every time this guy would sit there and be like, oh, I have your clothes, I'll give you the time when I'm gonna give it to you, and I'll just meet you at your place. And I was like, bet. So I'm thinking like, that's it. So every time this dude would say that, he would never give me back my clothes. And I was like, I kept texting, and I was like, you know, like, where you at? Like, where the clothes? He was like, oh, I got you next time. I got you next time. This boy be at Georgia State all day, every day. And then he goes home probably like late at night. And I'm telling you, like, all you have to do is remind yourself that you have to wash somebody else's clothes and return them back to them, to the place that you go every day. So I was just like, okay, you know what? Gave him a little week or 2. And then it hit like the 3rd week, almost close to a month. And I'm like, you see my clothes, you have my clothes ready. And like, sometimes I get a response, and then sometimes I get like a late response. And I sat down, I was like, okay, like, is this boy trying me? Am I tripping? No, like, he cool people. Like, I forgave him for the first incident. Like, he should be good. Like, we should be good. So I saw him one time in the cafeteria, and he was like, oh, I got your clothes. And I was like, bet, just give them to me later on today. And he was like, bet. So instead And here's where I knew I was in the wrong, or I felt just dumb to the point where I was like, what the heck? Like, why didn't I just ask for my clothes or just went to got my clothes right then and there with him? I was like, I could have literally just been like, no, like, let's go get it now. Like, I don't want to wait. Because with you, it could be like 2-3 days later. And I'm not trying to do that. So that's exactly what happened. Days later started adding, weeks started adding, and I just got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. Because I would literally see him post like the shorts I wear while he's playing basketball. And I was like, who in the world plays basketball with them itty bitty shorts? I mean, them things rise up to the booty. Okay? That's stuff that I like sleep in. Like, really? So then this one day, I saw him in the rec center where they play basketball at. So I wasn't really going into the basketball court for him. I was trying to go see another friend until I recognized him. And I was like, hey, like, what's up with you? He was like, oh, I didn't see you there. Like, what's up? Like, we hugged and all this stuff. You know, I'm just like, you know. And then I said, like, so where my clothes at? And he like, oh, shoot, like, I totally forgot and I got you, but I do have to tell you something. And I was just like, what do you have to tell me? This girl that like he got involved with or whatever, and he didn't want to like, you know, date anybody at that time. So he thought they were just chilling and cool. But instead the girl caught hard feelings and for James. And I was just like, okay, well, what that got to do with me? He like, she's just been crazy. And the day that he spent the night over there, he left the clothes over there. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, why? Like, why would you do that? Why would you leave my clothes at somebody random place that I don't know? And so he was basically just telling me how this girl crazy and that she wore my clothes. I was like, you have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Not only have you not returned my clothes, but you let a chick wear it that I don't even know, and that you probably don't even give two rats behind about. And I was like, all I could think about is like, wow. He was like, but I'm gonna get it back though, I'm gonna get it back. I don't want them back. This girl has been in my clothes. I don't want them back. I do not want them back. I'm okay. I'm fine. Because it's just a simple fact. It's like we just passing. It's like we passing or whatever. Because I'm sitting here like, so we just gonna wear my clothes, pass it on to the next chick that you go over and spend the night with, then pass it on to the next chick that you go and spend the night with. Like, come on, man. Like, have common sense. Like, have respect for somebody else's stuff. Like, that's all I say. Just have respect. James is, you know, he cool. Like, you know, it's quarantine. If he ever hit me up or whatever, you know, I'll probably be like, hey, how you doing? How's your mental health? But other than that, James can go kick rocks, okay? So, yeah. Well, I hope you guys, my little quick story time. I don't know if I was a little bit too fast or whatever, but listen, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment down below if I'm crazy, like, for real. Like, comment down below if I'm crazy, because I don't think I was crazy. But, you know, just comment down below. But that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.